What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. And you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. Today is still November 6, 2024. First thing that I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know that we really appreciate you. Because we understand that you have busy lives. And for you to come and spend your time with us and consume the content, bless. Thank you. So, today's topic that I wanted to talk about was I seen a video or a message on Facebook, right? And it was one of my friends on Facebook. And they were pretty much saying the president isn't going to get you to $1 million. And that you're a minimum wage worker. And that you're 30. And if you already don't have $1 million, you're never going to get $1 million, because if you were going to get $1 million, you would have already gotten $1 million. The first thing that I want to say to this topic, I felt some type of way about this. And it hit me. You know what I'm saying? A hit dog is going to always holler. They going to always holler. And on this one, the shoe fit. It fit me. It fit me because I'm 30. It fit me. But this is why it irritated me. It did irritate me. It didn't mess up my day, but it irritated me. And I wanted to comment, but I couldn't even find out their profile no more, because pretty much it's like somehow they just disappeared off my timeline. But the reason why this is like such a huge factor to me is because the truth is that let's look at Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was on his last dollar. He was on his last couple dollars. He used a payphone, and in that conversation, at 42, I believe he was 42. He's 42. And he finally got that call to get on TV at the Apollo. At 42. Didn't Jeff Bezos start building Amazon at 30? Like, I mean, didn't Rocky get turned down over 30 times before he finally got his yes for the Rocky movie? And then it became a household name? Don't most people hit their financial stride around 38? Because that's around the retirement age when you finally get your financial stride, where you've put in the time and effort and the work to have enough knowledge and enough clarity to actually be able to make something shake the right way. I want to tell you all that regardless of what anybody says, and regardless of if they're telling you that it's too late, if you're not in prison, if you're not down bad, and you have the ability to wake up, and you have the ability to get out there and go do something, it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. So, in me coming up with this video, I just wanted to say that I was hurt by this, because people on my timeline are basically giving this notion that it's better to give up than to try. This person was saying that it was better to give up than to try. It was better to give up than to keep pushing and to have a vision and to have a dream that you can be great. This person was saying something that hit me so deep, because I've been told so many times, like, from people that I actually with that really didn't with me, right? And they would say some like weird, like, nah, that's not possible. What you mean it's not possible? I seen it be possible. You know, the truth of it is like, the Bible literally says that And you don't got to use the Bible, because I believe in manifestation. I believe in manifesting. But I believe in God too. I believe in the Bible. I believe the word. But I believe that it all taps into itself, because the truth of it is that if you have the faith of a mustard seed, something so little, so tiny, then you can move a mountain. I remember when I first started making music, and one of my best friends was so much better than me. So much, bro. Had so much more cadence. I remember we went into this engineer studio who was working with Rick Ross, and he produced a song for Rick Ross. And at this time, I'm like 16, and he told me, he played the song, and he said, man, this is the worst thing I ever heard. Bro, it crushed me. It crushed me, bro. It crushed me in such a bad way, because I was using a PlayStation microphone, and I was grinding every single day like my life depended on it. Not necessarily because I wanted to get signed, but just because I loved it so much, and I had such a grand vision of wanting to be a great artist. And to be told by one of the greats that you're trash, that's never gonna work, it crushed me. But as I was walking out with my head held down, ready to give up, he said, I'm not gonna leave you with just that though. He said, you are trash, but he said, I'm not gonna leave you with that. He said, I want you to go and do research on music and who the greats are, and analyze why are they great. He said, stop just looking at it like you're just making something. He said, this affects people's emotions. It affects their life. It affects how they operate, how they move, how they do everything. So he said, you're putting your all into it, but you're not relaying a message that can resonate with the people, and the quality is bad. So he said, when you change your focus and you change your dynamic of how you're doing it, then you could potentially be great. It was never about what the movement of it was. It was always about the intention behind it. It was always about the intention and the understanding and the knowledge and in the direction that you were going. So people are gonna always sometimes tell you it's not possible. You're not ready. When is anybody ever ready? I mean, you can be ready, but you got to realize that there's still challenges that arise. Challenges are going to always be there. But it's all about how we plan accordingly and continue to push through the adversities so that we can still be great and still having that vision. And I want to let everybody know, like, you might not have $1 million today, but Rick Ross said it best. Like, he said it best. You can be at $0 today, make $5, go and play a lottery ticket, and now you're up 50. You might lose your $5, maybe. But every single person that I ever heard was on their down bad and on their last. And they gave their all. They gave it their all. That's when the change happened. That's when they were presented with their opportunity, because they didn't give up. So although there's going to be negative individuals in the world, you choose your optimism. You choose positivity. You choose consistency. And in that, even though everybody won't understand it, remember, it's up for everybody who's not a believer to tell you that it's not possible. And it's up for you to show them that it is possible and to make them a believer. Because we all want to be successful and we all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. And I want to tell y'all, at the end of it, that same engineer called me and told me, bro, after hearing you after all these years, you fired. And check the link in the description, because he said, man, you finally made it to 1 million. Bless.